Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Destiny 2. This is your host River Foxen, and now we're moving on to the next story mission, which is called Devrim Kay, which means I need to go talk to this guy. So let's go do that. Alright. So we know that he is in here. There's some stuff going on around here. Looks like they're fighting, but I don't really want to deal with that right now. Because the point of this Let's Play is to follow the story. But this is a public area, so a lot of things will be happening in the area. And here is Devrim Kay.
What's the word?
Alright, so first there's this, this is like a main quest line of just basically talk to him. I'm just gonna say,
Welcome
okay.
back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected. It's a bit curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. And so one thing we can do here, and as I'm about to go adventuring in the EDZ, I recommend just grabbing these bounties, because if I manage to do them in the course of my mission, I can get some rewards, and that could be good. Alright, so it's telling me to go ahead and do combustion, which is the next kind of story mission. But in the previous version, you'd have to do some adventures and stuff in order to jump right up to that. And so that is what I plan on doing. So let's see here. So yes, we can do, this is called A New Frontier, which is a mission. This is normally you'd have to do this before Combustion opened up. Combustion is over here. But again, things are a little weird in the Shadowkeep version. So we're going to go here and interact with this quest marker, or adventure marker.
Let's get started. There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
No, that made a weird noise. Anyway, go look at this thing.
This is a fallen house sigil. I don't recognize it, though.
Nor I. The Fallen seem to have put this up as something of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there with a bit of a story to them.
Alright.
We both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby.
And it's pointing me over here. It is guarded. I found this.
Very
Stolen
well done.
cache.
To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
So this mission is really just kind of getting you used to how these patrol areas work.
Devrim, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
Alright, let's do as the man says. So this is entering what is known as a lost sector, which is basically a little hidden area.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there?
So
be careful.
it's a little hidden area that's going to culminate in a bit of a boss fight, which we could then grind for, special weapons and such. This is a pretty easy one because you're meant to do it pretty early. Like, there's this guy here. Hello, how you doing?
I just snagged a key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
What's still shooting at me? Oh, this thing. Oh, got some gauntlets. And
Good work down there.
leg
you
armor.
two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one.
Yep.
But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now.
Alright, hold on a second. Let's see what loot I've got. Let's see, I got some new gauntlets that are a little bit better. And did I have this the whole time? Because I think I got that last time. I'm going to grab that. Alright. We are looking weird. But, yeah, it's kind of the nature of the game when you're at this point. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at this thing. I'm going to change to that, which will change what my abilities are. And so basically we came in that door that was blocked earlier and we're just going right back up the way we came. And now we can go talk to Devrim again.
Be careful out there.
Alright. Oh, so he doesn't have anything new to say. Alright. Alright, we have another adventure here. A frame job. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. Travel deep into enemy territory, ambush the Red Legion, and trick them into retaliating against the Fallen.
Ah, thanks for checking in, you two. We've had our fill of Red Legion patrols and Fallen raids. We could use a spot of help with both.
See if you can track down a Fallen comms terminal. Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience.
Here we go.
Excellent. What say you use your access to prepare a broadcast in Fallen speak? I've been meaning to put this Cabal communications cipher to use.
The Red Legion fighting the Fallen for a change. Great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area.
Alright, so we just kill Fallen then, huh? Like this guy. Yep, and he dropped something. Yes, did he? Fallen vocal fragments. Alright, here's two more. Where are you? There you are. 5? And 6.
I've got enough for a pretty convincing Fallen impression.
Don't mention accents around Dev unless you want a day-long lecture about city dialects. Meantime, best sightline to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee beacon.
No one appreciates the finer things anymore.
Alright. Alright, gonna go to the cliffside. Just back this way. Alright. So, this refugee beacon reference is references a couple adventures that actually seem to have been removed from the game. So, this is actually
I can't
like
believe we have to
the
go back
fourth
into the
mission.
mines again.
Chin up, you two. Good news, you'll be able to use a Fallen teleporter to reach the top. Bad news, they've wired the place to explode. So,
Kind of wish I had a slightly more accurate rifle.
If I run a deep scan of the tunnels, we can borrow all these traps and explosives.
and put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies. A lovely idea.
First time I played this, I didn't realize that you could just shoot the explosives, and I was trying to work my way through them. These servitors are trouble. This is where I wish I had a slightly better gun. Scan the explosives.
Got it. Now I can transmit these horribly dangerous explosives wherever we need.
All right. Now we want to go over here. Get to the cliffs. Prepare the ambush. All right. Prepare the ambush.
Great work. Broadcasting the message now. I decided to go with a marauder accent.
Why would you?
Marauder, eh? You know the thing that really lights my candle about their language?
Actually, Devrim, let's keep the channel clear. You know, to make sure there's no interference during the transmat.
A lot of big red ships headed your way. Whatever you said, it got their attention.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
I do so love unconventional warfare. I'd be on the lookout for drop pods if I were you. I could hear the explosions all the way back here. I bet it was quite a show.
Which means the Fallen and Red Legion heard it too. We'll let them shoot at each other for a while and clean up whatever's left. Great work.
All right. Is that an engram? Maybe something cool here. Requiem. Looks like a sidearm. All right. Anyway, That's the end of this episode for now. If you enjoyed this Let's Play, be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell icon if you're so inclined. And I'll see you later.